Jennifer Aniston at 56. A life marked by pain and resilience. For decades, Jennifer Aniston has been more than a star. She has been a symbol of beauty, resilience, and grace. Her iconic role as Rachel Green on Friends carved her into the heart of pop culture, but behind every radiant smile was a private battle few could see. Beneath the golden glow was a fractured childhood, broken love stories, and a painful fight for motherhood that ended in heartbreak. Now, at 55, she stands as proof that life can wound deeply but never fully silence a spirit determined to survive. If Jennifer Aniston has ever made you laugh, cry, or believe in love again, let this story be a tribute to her unyielding strength. A fragile beginning. Jennifer Joanna Aniston was born on February 11, 1969 in Sherman Oaks, Los Angeles. Her family was steeped in Hollywood. Her father, John Aniston, was a Greek-born actor. Her mother, Nancy Dow, an actress of Italian, Irish, and Scottish descent. Even her godfather was actor Telly Savalas. Fame was always nearby, but Jennifer later admitted, "It surrounded me, but it didn't fill me." At age 9, her world cracked when her father left. It wasn't just absence, it was silence. That silence taught her early that love could vanish without warning. Meanwhile, her mother, admired for her beauty, held Jennifer to harsh standards about her looks. Criticism about her weight, posture, and hair left scars of self-doubt. Home wasn't cushioned by wealth, and emotional warmth was rare. Jennifer learned to make people laugh, not just as a gift, but as a shield. If people were laughing, they wouldn't see the pain. The deepest wound came later when her mother revealed private family details on television and even published a memoir about their strained relationship. For Jennifer, it was betrayal on display. The fallout was so painful that mother and daughter didn't speak for 15 years. Yet those early storms forged Jennifer's strength. She became guarded, resilient, and fiercely independent, qualities that would carry her through the harsh spotlight of fame. The spark of performance. As a child, Jennifer found escape in creativity. By age 6, she was already daydreaming and performing. Her parents enrolled her in the Waldorf School, where she discovered acting could be more than play. It could be a lifeline. At 14, she entered New York's prestigious LaGuardia High School for the Performing Arts. There she trained under respected acting coach Anthony Abison, who taught her that true acting wasn't about pretending, it was about exposing your soul. Graduating in 1987, she faced the grind of survival, waitressing, bike courier shifts, and telemarketing jobs, all to support auditions. Between 1990 and 1994, she landed small TV roles that were canceled almost as soon as they aired. Rejections piled up, and she began questioning if she had chosen the wrong dream. Then, fate intervened. In 1994, NBC executive Warren Littlefield encouraged her not to quit. That encouragement led to an audition for a new sitcom called Friends, becoming Rachel Green. Jennifer originally read for Monica, but the producers saw something special. They gave her Rachel Green, and history was made. From the moment she appeared on screen, her charm, wit, and vulnerability captured hearts worldwide. The Ross and Rachel love story became one of television's most iconic romances. Friends ran for 10 years and defined a generation. Jennifer won an Emmy, a Golden Globe, and earned $1 million per episode by the final season. But fame was double-edged. Every haircut became a trend, every outfit dissected, and her private life turned into public property. Rachel made Jennifer a superstar, but also trapped her in expectations. She broke free with roles like The Good Girl, 2002, and Bruce Almighty, 2003, proving she could thrive beyond the sitcom world. Later films like The Breakup, Marley and Me, Horrible Bosses, and We're the Millers cemented her versatility. In 2019, she returned to television with The Morning Show, this time as both star and executive producer. The role earned Emmy and Golden Globe nominations and marked a new chapter, not just surviving Hollywood, but shaping it. Love and shattered illusions. At the height of her fame, Jennifer met Brad Pitt in 1998. Their chemistry was instant, and by 2000 they were married in Malibu in what looked like a fairy tale union. Together they launched Plan B Entertainment and became Hollywood's golden couple. But behind the red carpet smiles, cracks appeared. Their demanding schedules created distance, and in 2005 the marriage ended amid rumors of Pitt's closeness with Angelina Jolie. Jennifer was blindsided, not just by the loss of her husband, but by the brutal public spectacle of it all. She endured relentless headlines suggesting she didn't want children, a narrative she fiercely rejected. "I do and I will," she said at the time. Therapy, yoga, and close friends became her lifelines. She turned her heartbreak into art, channeling pain into some of her most vulnerable performances. Jennifer learned that fairy tales don't always survive the machinery of fame, but from the ashes, she emerged stronger, more self-assured, and unwilling to be defined by loss. Love after Brad. 3 years later, Jennifer began dating musician John Mayer. Their relationship was passionate but unstable, marked by breakups and reconciliations. His restless lifestyle clashed with her need for steadiness, and the relationship ended painfully. In 2011, she found a different kind of love with actor Justin Theroux. Their connection was deeper, steadier, and in 2015 they married at her Bel Air home. For a while, it felt like she had finally found lasting peace. But by 2017, differences grew, and they quietly separated. Unlike her split with Pitt, this breakup was more private, free from the tabloid frenzy. Still, it left Jennifer facing another painful ending. 3 great loves, 3 goodbyes, each teaching her that love can end in different ways, through betrayal, public scrutiny, or quiet, drifting apart. The battle for motherhood. Beyond heartbreak, Jennifer carried another invisible wound, her struggle to become a mother. For years, tabloids obsessed over her body, speculating about pregnancies that never came. What the public didn't see were the fertility treatments, IVF cycles, and heartbreak behind closed doors. She endured rounds of hormone injections, acupuncture, and crushing disappointments. She later admitted she wished she had frozen her eggs earlier but refused to live in regret. In a 2016 essay, she declared, "We are complete with or without a mate, with or without a child." And in 2022, she revealed publicly that IVF had failed, closing the chapter on her hopes for biological children. It was a raw admission, but also liberating. Jennifer refused to be defined by what she didn't have. Her life, she made clear, was full in other ways. A life rebuilt. Today at 56, Jennifer splits her time between her serene Bel Air estate and a farmhouse in Montecito. Her beloved dogs keep her company, and she finds peace in cooking, gardening, yoga, and quiet evenings with friends. She remains one of Hollywood's most bankable stars, earning millions from endorsements and the morning show. Her net worth exceeds $300 million, but wealth is not what defines her. It is the intentional life she has built. Her closest friends, including Courtney Cox and Jason Bateman, remain her anchor. Instead of chasing the Hollywood party circuit, she prefers intimate dinners and quiet escapes. When the media stirs old rumors about Brad or motherhood, she smiles and lets them pass. "I know my truth," she says, "and that is enough." Legacy of resilience. Jennifer Aniston's life is not defined by what she lost, but by what she built. She has been the child of divorce, the sitcom star, the global icon, the heartbroken wife, and the woman scrutinized for choices not her own. Through it all, she has turned heartbreak into art, solitude into self-mastery, and pressure into purpose. At 56, she stands as proof that fulfillment isn't about fitting into someone else's script. It's about writing your own. Because Jennifer's story isn't just about surviving Hollywood. It's about reminding us that fairy tales aren't handed to you. They are chosen, rewritten, and sometimes the most powerful ending is when you save yourself. So what do you think? Does Jennifer's journey make you rethink what happiness and having it all truly mean? Share your thoughts, because somewhere out there someone may need to hear that their story too is still worth writing. See you on the next video.